friends, Running Kimono here, and today's video I think is a very important one. A big coupon lesson. A big lesson in life, I think. It's just important because sometimes the more that you shop, the more that you're out there, the more window there is that something will go sideways. Register rewards won't print, a mishap at the store, something doesn't get scanned, and then you're $5, $10 short on something. And if you keep adding up mistakes of $5 or $10, that's not really extreme couponing. That's something else. That's just making, mistakes with money. And it's, it's very frustrating. And I hear you. I hear it in the comments almost every single day. And it can be very, very frustrating. So I am going to share two stories. The first is my mistake, and the second one was the store's mistake, and how I managed to navigate around it to get a manager or somebody in customer service to help me out. And, the most frustrating thing is when you're trying to save money when something just goes sideways, and I really do hear you. Okay, so the first story is at Meijer, which is a grocery store here in the Midwest. This week launched the Buy 5, Save 5, meaning you got to buy 5 items and you can grab different items as long as it's with part of the Buy 5, Save 5. And then when all 5 are scanned, you save $5. Well, I had quite the cart of groceries. And as many of you know, I did a salad dressing deal with the craft dressings, and I had coupons and blah, blah, blah. I also had a full cart of groceries. And I only grabbed 4 salad dressings. So guess what? I did not get the Buy 5, Save 5. And it's embarrassing. Like, I'm showing you Meijer deals, and I can't even get that right to grab 5 things of salad dressing. So after I paid for everything, and yes, I overpaid for my salad dressing, but it was a larger order, so I only really caught it when I was trying to leave the store, and I looked at the receipt before I took off because I was photographing it to IBOTTA, and I'm like, oh, there it is. So what I did was I went to customer service, and there's one lady there that works the customer service desk who has a really sour personality, and I just do not vibe with her. So if she was there, I would go back in another day. But essentially what I wanted to do was to return the 4 salad dressings and try the deal again because it was my mistake. And I'm not paying $1.99 for each salad dressing when there's a Buy 5, Save 5. Kind of counterintuitive of everything. So there was a lady at customer service. I never saw her there. And I went up to her, and it wasn't very busy. And I said, hey, I made a really stupid mistake. I'm trying to do the Buy 5, Save 5, but I only got 4 of the items, and I didn't save $5, so can I just return these and I'll get out of your hair. I'm really sorry. I own the mistake. I said I was wrong. I said that my count was off, and I apologized. And the lady just looked at me and she's like, hey, why don't I just do this? I'll just give you the $5. And she scanned my thing, opened her till, handed me $5. And I know for a lot of you that probably wouldn't happen. But sometimes if you catch the right person on the right day and you are forthcoming and honest and you own the mistake, that's critical. You say, hey, I'm really sorry. I made the mistake. How can we fix this? I am so sorry to waste your time with this. I got too excited or whatever. And sometimes, more often than not, they will see it your way or try and accommodate you somehow. So if you go in with a little bit of a sense of humor and, just be somewhat self-deprecating, like, oh, I made a huge mistake. This must be a Monday for me or something. But if you go in there with an attitude of your machine messed up or, just excuses, or you don't want to own it, this will be very hard for you. This whole extreme couponing journey will be really hard for you. But if you can kind of walk in with a little bit of a sense of humor and just say, hey, could you help me out? I'm so sorry. Things will sometimes go your way more often than not. And this is just from years and years of experience dealing with many cashiers, managers, people at customer service, something that I've noticed. Go in with kindness. The last story is over at Walgreens. I was in a huge rush right after work. I wanted to grab 2 of the Always adult diapers for $43. I was rushing. And the machine that prints the Catalinas, it's on vacation. It's not working. So the $10 for the P&G and the $8 I was supposed to get, I didn't get either of them. Um, at the photo counter, there was a lady. I was sure she was a manager at the store. So I went up to her and I said, "You're the manager, right?" After my register rewards didn't print. And she's like, "Yup." I said, "Could you possibly help me out? Nothing printed for me up there with the register rewards, and I'm owed 18, which is a weird amount. And could you help me? I need help." And I just said it like that, you know? And she said, "No problem." She'd probably seen me in the store there many times. And she just credited me $20, which was very generous. 8 for the monthly promotion. And then for that, spend, I think it's like spend 30 on P&G, get back 10. So I got it. But I was very straight with her. I didn't beat around the bush. It was the Catalina machine's problem. The lack of paper wasn't online or whatever. But she knew it right away. She's like, "Oh yeah, our machine's been off for a while and they made it right." And that's a cornerstone of customer service. But sometimes that direct approach, not in a mean way. I just said, "Hey, the machine's not working. Can you help me out?" And she was really cool. I've noticed that the nicer you can be to any cashier, manager, things tend to go your way a lot easier too in the store. I hope this message received a couple of you that need to hear it, and I wish you the best. Bye.